Hey, so I had the weirdest dream last night.
Oh, yeah?
And it's about intelligent zombies reading poetry.
I had a movie idea like that. Today on the show. Good morning, Scallywags. Beautiful. Yeah. We're hitting Broadway.
Yes.
Today we're doing something that I've been wanting to do on here for a while. And if you've watched the show this week, you might have an idea of what where I'm going with this. But it's a game that I've always liked to play. That it's just basically the Amalgam movie game. And I'm making up that title right now because there's never really been a title for this game. But that is where you take two movie titles, or we're going to work in TV for a couple of these as well. But you take two titles that have a similar linking point, and you bring them together to make a new thing. Except what we're doing today, so an example of that would be, the examples I gave the other day would be like Napoleon Dolemite, or 10 Things I Hate About RoboCop, The Taming of the Shrek, Spider-Man of La Mancha. You see where I'm going with it.
Wow, that'd be awesome.
I know, right? Yeah, musical Spider-Man. And well, I guess that's already a thing. But anyway, yeah. So the twist here is that not only did we have to come up, I think we've got 6 apiece here.
Yeah, 6 apiece.
So we came up with the new movie title, but we also have to give a pitch of what that movie would be about.
Yeah.
So this could get interesting.
Yeah.
Real quick. You want to start, or you want me to?
I'll go ahead and start. And
All right.
of course, I'm just going to warn the folks at home right now. My list unintentionally became very Nicolas Cage heavy. So, I mean, Nick, I'm a fan. Okay, I've liked a lot of your work. So
Plus, I think he's one of those actors that just says yes to pretty much any movie
so
deal.
you know,
he would do
Nick,
these.
here, if you're watching, or if somebody knows Mr. Cage, hand these off to him. They're his. Merry Christmas.
There you go. And anybody else in Hollywood,
Yeah, and anybody in Hollywood, if you have the power to make films,
feel free.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
This
there you
is
go.
for you. Okay, first one. Ghost Rider in the Shell.
Yes.
Yeah. Nicolas Cage
Oh God.
plays Johnny Blaze or Dan Keach. Either. Well, no, we got to go with Johnny Blaze because
That
that's
was
what
the
he did
movie.
on the first one. Johnny Blaze, only instead of a stuntman, he's an IT professional working cybersecurity, and comes across this certain thing, terrorist organization, happens to be funded by the devil, is trying to enslave people and take their souls through a corruption computer program. Say an online game. Be fun.
Sure.
Now, of course, Johnny Blaze, the IT specialist, inadvertently gets infected by this corruption virus. But instead of his soul being sucked out, he's protected by the antiviral program he has designed to protect computers, and he becomes the spirit of IT vengeance. There you go.
The ghost ITer.
Yeah.
So you could actually add an extra layer to that by having Patrick Swayze star in it, and then it's Ghost Rider in the show.
Yeah, and then like when he's not fighting crime, he turns his bike on his side and uses the back tires a pottery wheel.
Okay.
There you go. There's another one. That's a twofer for you.
My first one, Friday the 13th Warrior. It's where Jason Voorhees is banned from Crystal Lake, and so he ends up joining up with a team of Vikings and traveling the globe, and then this mythic thing that was thought to be a myth, especially these cannibals and the Bear Mother, and so it's Jason and the Vikings versus the
Bear
how
cannibals.
about Jason and the Argonauts? Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. That's a whole different
Yes,
movie
it
right there.
is. But yeah, there's a two for free there too.
Yeah.
Short and simple.
Yeah.
I kept my plots pretty simple.
Yeah. Okay. City of Lost Children of the Corn.
Yeah.
Yeah. A scientist in Gatlin, Nebraska. I believe that was the name of the city.
I don't remember.
But okay, it's irrelevant. We'll just insert name here. Scientist in Gatlin, Nebraska has figured out a way to extract the dreams from young children and feed them to he who walks behind the rose so that he may gain eternal youth and power.
Yeah. And we talked about, when we were talking about doing this episode, we mentioned one that was, I don't remember what we ended up calling it, but it was basically a combination of Children of the Corn and Field of Dreams.
Yeah.
Where I don't know, yeah, Amish kids and
yeah.
He who walks behind it. If you build it, he who walks behind the rose will come.
And Kevin Costner had to beat him in a baseball game or something.
Yeah.
That's just...
Star Wars, The Phantom Menace of the Opera.
Ooh.
That's where two Jedis try to protect the Queen while she is nightly serenaded by a strange masked man who teaches her how to sing before the Senate.
Right.
I'd watch that. A Star Wars musical?
Couldn't be worse than the Star Wars holiday special.
Yeah, couldn't be worse than The Phantom Menace for that matter.
Yeah. Okay. Another Nicolas Cage one here. Mulholland Drive Angry.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Young woman involved in a car accident develops amnesia and having to go through noir Hollywood to figure out who she is and how the accident happened and all that.
She decides she's Nicolas Cage.
Yeah. But here's the plot twist. She didn't actually survive the car crash. She died and managed to escape from hell and is now actively searching through Los Angeles to find who killed her and why.
It's like a supernatural mystery,
Yeah,
fun romp. Yeah, with Nicolas Cage.
yeah, and then of course it's got to have I can never remember the guy's name, which is sad because he's such a great actor. But the guy that was in Drive Angry that played the accountant, tall, skinny guy.
What else has he been in?
Oh, jeez.
I don't know if I ever even saw Drive Angry, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, here, we'll figure it out, and then, like, we'll put a picture of him or something with his name just so we can give him the credit he deserves.
My next one, Doctor Strange Things. Just going to let that one soak for a second.
Yeah.
That's when
so
Doctor
good.
Strange goes missing in the Upside Down realm, the Ancient One must teach 11, this strange girl with powers, the mystic arts to become the next Sorcerer Supreme. So just picture 11 being 11 already, and then she becomes Sorcerer Supreme on top of that.
Yeah.
And yeah. So she does like weird things, and then people's heads explode.
Yeah.
And then she eats a waffle.
Yeah. And then summons waffles out of
Yes. The waffles of Sidorak.
Wow. Oh my God.
That would be
You
awesome.
know, I can just see the Waffle House tie-in.
See, nobody ever gets that shirt. I wish I would have worn it. If I would have known I was going to do that, I would have worn it today. But my upside down Waffle House shirt that I wear from time to time, it's a Stranger Things joke because she loves waffles.
So
Yeah.
okay. Okay, here we go. My fourth one, Godfather figures.
Oh God.
Yeah. This Clive Owen and whoever that was in the movie Father Figures with him talked to their mom to figure out, who their dad is. And finally she reveals to them
It's Marlon Brando.
it was Marlon Brando. And so they have to travel to New York to track down their, crime lord father, and in the process end up getting involved in the underworld crime and all that fun stuff.
Yeah. The Thing You Do. This is about a one-hit wonder band that's stuck in an outpost in the Antarctic while an alien tries to become them.
Yeah. I'd watch it.
Yeah. That Thing You Do is one of my favorite. And Tom Hanks is there.
Yeah.
Because Tom Hanks is there.
Is Kurt Russell there too?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, who do you think runs the outpost?
Yeah. All right.
And Wilford Brimley is there too, telling them to eat their oatmeal.
Yeah, where they get the diabetes.
That's right.
Okay. Another Nicolas Cage one here.
You weren't kidding.
I had 3 of them. I mean, half of them were Nicolas Cage stuff. National Treasure of the Sierra Madre. Yes.
Whiskey Bear.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Ben Gates ends up getting conned and losing all of the money that he had acquired through treasures from the Illuminati treasures in the first movie and everything he'd earned in the second movie. So he ends up going down to Mexico to pursue this gold mine that apparently the Americans, according to legend, had used to fund gold to themselves during the Spanish-American War, or the Battle of the Alamo, however you want to do it. And so he gets down there, and then there's all of, the tense, did you steal my gold? No, I didn't steal your gold. And there you go.
I'm going to improve on a franchise here with Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince of Persia. That's where Harry and the gang decide to defeat the Dark Lord by learning parkour.
Yeah.
And using a dagger that can help them go back in time, because screw that little time turner thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just go back and stab the guy. Done.
In the throat.
Right in the throat. Done.
All right. And then my final one.
This is one we came up with together.
Yeah, this is a good one. Quantum Leap of Solace.
Yes.
Dr. Samuel Beckett travels not only back in time, but to alternate Earths in order to assist James Bond.
To put right what James Bond once put wrong.
Yeah. Because as it turns out that all of the movies that we've seen, all of the James Bonds, well, there is only one James Bond. There only ever has been one James Bond. But Sean Connery was the James Bond of this Earth, Roger Moore the James Bond of another Earth, so on and so forth. And so he has to slide between dimensions and help Agent Bond put right what he once put wrong.
Yes. And his trusty hologram, Moneypenny.
Yeah.
Who keeps changing and no one seems to notice.
Yeah.
And my final one, and this is one we also kind of came up with together, The Walking Dead Poets Society. And that's kind of what we were hinting at there in the opener. When this is basically where a group of zombies decide to break away from the herd and meet in a cave to read poetry.
Yes. It's kind of a spiritual sequel to
Warm
the movie,
Bodies.
Warm Bodies, which not a bad movie.
No, I was pleasantly surprised by
John
it.
Malkovich, he's in it.
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised by that movie.
Yeah.
I remember having gotten it because whoever it was I was with at the time wanted to see it, and I ended up liking it more than she did, actually.
I think the thing I liked about that movie the most was the fact that it's like you had the humans, and then the humans were scared of the zombies, and then they explained why the zombies did what they did.
Yeah.
And then there was a third creature that even zombies were scared of that creature.
Right?
And it's like, wow, okay, this is awesome.
So this is a game that you can literally play for hours and hours and hours on end.
Yeah.
Basically the only rules of the game is that the titles have to have a linking point of some sort. Which leads into number 2, which is it just simply has to make sense.
Yeah.
So you can't just say like, the Infinity War Star Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say the Infinity Star Wars, I guess, but I don't know. I'm trying. This is a bad example, but it has to make sense.
The
It has
best little RoboCop in Texas.
that works actually. Yeah, so I mean, it just has to have a linking point in there somewhere that makes it make sense, and that's the only rule. So that's your challenge. Come up with one yourself. Drop it in the comments below. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Yes. And while you are on there on the YouTubes watching us do what we do, go ahead, click on that bell, get your subscription in there, and so this way you'll know whenever we put up a new show. And take the time while you're on the internet and send out messages to all your friends. Let them know what we're doing, who we are, where we are.
Yeah, comment, like, do those things as well. Share and subscribe. And as long as you are checking out the social media and stuff, go ahead and get yourself one of these, a show t-shirt, right there on Facebook. Send us a private message on the Facebook letting us know what colors you would like. It is color of the shirt, color of the text. You can get whatever colors you like, or you can get the classic white, which is the official Friday shirt of the show. $20 for a short sleeve, $22 for a long. You can go ahead and pick up one of our hoodies for $25. Indeed. Other than that, I guess that's pretty much
it. Yeah, that's it. And see ya Monday.
My name's Ben, I'm from Ozark, Missouri, and this is your Russian clip of the day.
Кольцо, блядь! Сука, больно, блядь. Физатура! Давай! Ой, блядь, ёбаный рот.
Hey guys, thanks for watching that video. We hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, and if you liked what you see, go ahead and click on our faces to go ahead and subscribe to get all of our Monday through Friday stuff.
Indeed, and here's a couple of links down below that you can follow to watch more shows like it. Tons of great content right here at Scallywag Productions. We'll see you tomorrow.